Hello, hello, and welcome back to City Skylines. I'm Steve, and here we have our city of Lost Heaven. Last time we started building our infrastructure, making sure we had good, very accessible roads. So look at those pretty roads, not symmetrical. I can probably make those more symmetrical if I really wanted to, but you know what? It gives it flavor. Everybody's still able to go on and off just fine. Right now, we were talking about, well, for one thing, rename this area. It's the industrial area. So let's call it Smoky Heights, since it's all smoggy and such. We have our residential area with the B-ball right outside of the school, so we called it Bel Air. We're going to extend this a little bit more. The industrial section is going to get a little bigger. But one of the main points that I wanted to make in this episode was that I want to start getting our citizens more educated and getting them all the services and land value they need right now, which is important in the survival of any city in a city. Because right now their land value is, hey, we live in trailer parks, which is fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we want some nice, like, villas. Villas are the third level of a low-density housing, and there's something that I really want to start getting at over here. Now, also with the Boomtown level, we now have cemeteries because people need to put their dead people places. I mean, that's probably an important thing. It doesn't come up until now, which is weird. I'm wondering, when it's a little hamlet or a small town, do they just bury their dead out in the backyard? Do they go, well, we're small enough, why not? Our dead people can just go anywhere. But you know something? I'm not going to criticize the logic of the creators. They did something. So, they achieved something that I know I can't do. So we have the high school unlocked, but we don't have enough money. They paid back? Yeah, we paid back the small one, which will give us enough. Oh, wait. Paying back what was owed to take out again will give us almost just enough, like literally 500 bucks away. So we're just going to start up the city, growing again. And, look, we already have it. And we're going to build our high school right about here. Now, with that, people are going to get more educated, and I think you're gonna, yep, see the little green arrow? People are leveling up. The level 2 housing is going to start popping up, and then we're probably going to need some more land on it. Even the industry is leveling up because people aren't dum-dums anymore. We're going to extend the water mains on the industrial side. Before, our people had no education past their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. But now they're rolling with the high school education and their GEDs. Soon we'll have some high-tech industry here with them high school diplomas, those fancy high school diplomas. I think some of the industry may not have had knowledgeable people, and that's why they disappeared. Oh, whoops. I just bulldozed some people who didn't need to. I know that those refill on their own. I understand. Don't worry. I did not pass by that idea. However, I kind of want to just, you know, make it so that while we're leveling up and everything else, our land value over here is at least decent. Now, since we've extended it a bit, we're going to need to place you guessed it, a little more infrastructure, which is more of our overpasses, getting them from one place to another. So, we're going to build out these across our highway, our little mini highway anyways, and get people where they need to go. Only way I'm gonna keep all the traffic that is gonna be pouring in here in check. So our off and on ramps going all the way down here. Oop. Little Tweety popped up. I know that you can disable it, but you know, sometimes that catches my eye and it'll actually be a semi-important message like, hey, all your citizens are bursting into flames. Well, thank you, Tweety Bird. You are obviously a tweet, but I know for copyright law you can't be a tweet. Either way, it's important business to know if my my people are spontaneously combusting all the time. Maybe it might be something I need to deal with, so thank you for telling me that. Either way, we are moving along nicely. We have like 2,500 income right at the moment. And that's with all the nice little policies we've instituted, which is great. Oh, Smoky Heights. I should extend a little bit. Oh, oops. Yeah. You're not Smoky Heights. There you go. I don't know why. Yeah, I stretched it out too much because I had a big tool. These don't need to count. So what is your problem down here? What is this problem? You don't have enough workers. Okay, well that just means more residential. And we need some commercial, so it's a good thing at the end of our residential district is always a small little commercial district. Because the commercial is never going to be as high as the residential or industrial needs. So I feel like this is a good start. And once we get heavy commercial and stuff like that, that just sends like businesses through the roof. So we're going to plant down these. Now, as I was saying also, we're going to start wanting to build more parks. Things like that. Things that will get people saying, hot damn, this place looks pretty nice to live in. I don't know why I didn't move in before. That's what I want people to say when they come into my city. So, to get the coverage on all the bottom areas here, I should probably place this right about here. Oh, and that sent this lower sections. Huh. It's weird, like down here it says it will cover it. They're still pretty lowland. It's because they're far away from the center. And up here we have the money for carousel. We're gonna place that right there. These people need a slight enhancement on their pipes. And yes, I do see that power flash down there. That is not going to be much of a problem. We are making 3,500 now, which quickly is going to build us up to what we need. Oh, actually we got a busy town now. We reached the population, which means that we are going to have an influx of money, which easily will buy us another like 2 wind turbines. Now we've unlocked all the roads. These tree roads, they reduce the sound pollution and all that other grand stuff that ends up happening from heavy traffic. Don't need those quite yet. They can get kind of expensive, but I can upgrade them later, which is great. What I'm really excited about, though, police, fire, and hospital. These are the headquarters. These are influential in covering huge, vast areas of space. We also have a heavy traffic ban, which in the residential and everything, that can be very, very useful. First, though, let's just deal with our power problem. I think we may need another grouping of water. Yep, because the pump and the sewage outlet are getting a little bit low on what they can access. Did that auto connect? No, it did not. Oh, no, it did. Nice. I placed it just right to auto connect to the power and the pipe. And then we're gonna put this one right here, and that's gonna auto connect to it. Our sewage and water is back up to good level. You connected properly? You, however, did not end up connecting, which is kind of weird because you're like right on there. This real quick and reconnect them all, because like honestly that works right there. Okay, so we're all good right now for the amenities, like, you know, what people, they don't really need water and power. I mean, that's just a myth. Hey, that was a horrible joke, sorry guys. Either way, our basic infrastructures, trash might be getting a little full even with the recycling, but I've been able to hold off this long because of it. It's only 43% full, and we're not having any problems with it, so that's great. We're gonna need 60 grand for the big fire station. I'll get there pretty quickly. And then, so we're gonna concentrate there, the most, is on making sure we get those large fire, police, hospital, all that good stuff. And we need more education as well. So, we can't afford that. I'm debating waiting till we tick up on the money to get those big stations. But you know what? Right now, smarter citizens, maybe they would be okay without it for a moment there. The high school, a little bit over. You know what I'm gonna do is turn the budget up on education for now, so that I don't have to worry about it until we really get the other stations. That's my main concern. We have a pretty good income. We have a fairly good income. I'm going down a little bit because I upped that budget, but other than that, I think we're good. I think we are good. What is this? Not enough educated workers. Fair enough. Like I said, we need the high school, but the high school is going to slowly pop up. It's yeah, so it can take in a lot more people because I gave it more funding. However, those classrooms have got to be crowded. It's gonna have a lot of people. Whoa, that is a really big building fire. But here, look, our three guys right here. It's burned out, and it's not. Really? Mr. Ice Cube Factory, I think you're doing it wrong. You've got nothing but water and cold water, which, you know, ice, frozen water, and you're set ablaze in a most epic fashion. which is, you know, hey. So we got like a level needs. They're all at about 50%. That's why we're just waiting here for a second. Huh. Because we need enough coverage so that we can get everyone. Which the bigger stations, they can cover everyone. They really can. And on top of that, our loans are getting paid off. We'll be able to take out, well, mostly this one. Again, at one point, let's look. Our overpasses still are working perfectly fine, even though that is getting to be a very busy junction. But like I said, we can always upgrade this into the 3-lane highway road and get things moving again very smoothly, which is great. And I'm gonna actually just check. I'm not gonna upgrade, don't worry. But I'm wondering, can I upgrade these overpasses, or did it? It says too steep of a slope. That's not gonna be a problem though. If this and all this stuff is upgraded, it's going to flow a lot better regardless. But even so, you don't see a backup really. There's no congestion. They're just kind of slowly flowing in and out with no real stoppage. Because I saw, like, you know, when there's traffic backed up a mile long, it just gets horrible. It's a misery, and that's not going to be any fun. So now, though, we do have enough. And fire, as I stated before, is probably the most important you're going to get. And with this, we're literally going to cover everywhere. Like, everyone is a lot happier. Like, coverage is just amazing on this thing. And it covers the residential really, really well. I'm actually almost... How much would this cost to relocate? 2,400. Not bad. Just right there would be. I mean, they're like, aww. But honestly, you're still well covered. The fire in the industrial area, they need it more. So now that that's in, I think we should get back to concentrating a little bit. I mean, I know I need a hospital. I know I need the other stuff. For right now, let's get back to concentrating on getting a little better in the zoning. And they can't complain too much. They got that big, fancy fire station. Here we go with some more industrial. Oh, oh. That's going to... Actually, yeah, I think they all have water access. Yes, they do. So that's not going to be a problem. Until it extends one more thing, they're good. High school was 24K. I gotta wait a sec for that. And then we'll have more than enough education for those people over here. Might want to try to up the land value. And I think all I need really in this down corner here is a smaller park. Or a plaza with trees. That sounds beautiful. Now let's just put it right here. You can literally put it right here. These people right here are so sad. I don't know why. I really don't. Either way, it has helped a little bit over there. And once I plop down a high school up here, that increases land value on top. Like, there's a number of things that increase land value. And I see that Smoky just needs to be extended a little bit. Beep, beep. getting a lot more residential need again, which is perfectly fine by me. I'm almost encouraged to stretch it out a little bit more to this side. I think that's what I'm gonna do, actually. Stretch it out 2 more, and then we're probably gonna want to start seeing where it's gonna go from there. Because we're getting pretty far out from the central hub. However, that's not really a problem. Honestly, I could always build something over the river if I unlock the other section in the end too, and give it yet another area into the city. Wow. Okay, brain just went while I was placing roads for a second. Either way, don't mind me. Brain is just going to sleep. And we can place down all that well-wanted residential. And yes, I know they're gonna need me to extend the water lines, most likely. Which is correct. Just do that. And they're taken care of. How's the power doing? Okay, we're almost at the limit of power. So we'll place down another 2 of these out in the water. We're gonna be perfectly fine on power now. And they want a little more commercial. So I'm gonna build this out without actually adding the residential section to it. They can easily just drive up this little strip to more commercial. And as I said, the commercial will have a place in this city, most likely another buffer between the areas here in the industrial. I'm not sure. It's because they keep saying they're not educated, which is something that I need to deal with. Like I said, I need to place another high school down. So 24,000, we're making like 4,500 a tick, which is nothing to, you know, to sneeze at here. Okay, so do I want to place it there? I think we're gonna want to place it there. I'm sure we want to place it there. Get educated. I pity the fool who isn't educated in my high schools. So now that we have so much coverage, we can actually lower the budget back down to normal. I mean, I see a lot of people, they raise the taxes above 9%. I'm a firm believer in if they want... Oh, my trash is finally full. That's a simple solution, honestly. I just build another one. Maybe even 2. Because right now, the thing is that the when they're full, they don't actually operate at all. So we're going to operate all those trucks, just spreading the love between the other 2 until it's down to a decent level of full, and then all 3 will be active. So, as I said, we can actually upgrade these a little bit and make it even smoother, which is great. Which, see, I also installed the sound barriers here, and look at that. they are not at all going sluggishly anymore. They are just, you know, cruising through. We got these beautiful little sound barriers keeping our people away from the nasty, nasty traffic sounds. But everybody's a little bit happier. Power's fine. Water's. Say not enough workers, but the residential's filling up. It really is. They're coming in. Actually, I'll make it a little more nice, you know, fantastic to move into my city. Ooh, that one's a little big. So let's build this park and this park. And watch as people love moving in. Yeah, they're going up to level 3s there. Even a level 4 almost. Level 4, they probably want university students, honestly. That will come a little later when our population grows a bit more. Taking a little drink. I need my caffeine. I know I'm not as entertaining, especially without my caffeine. It's morning for me right now, so let's get rid of Hamilton. Extend Bel Air, because, you know, nothing beats Bel Air. This is just our first city section, honestly. It really is. There are going to be a lot more. This is down to 63% full. So I think it's safe to stop emptying and just let everything run its course. Now look at this constant flow here. They're using all the overpasses. A lot of them are using the middle lanes, actually, because they need to get to further down sections. All these people coming out of here, they're not clogging one point or another. They're all just flowing out onto the highway. And a lot are coming over here. Which brings me to another point. I kind of want to build another big system right here, where I can, let's see. Oh, this would be perfect. It is so expensive. I do like that connection though. Oh, and now we are a big town. We got another expansion if we want it. We can do the education boost policy, which is gonna be great. Actually, I really like that. And now we have the high densities incineration plants, which, like I said, is gonna help the universities, and we have the all-powerful metro station for public transportation. Which, again, we're not having as much problem, but I love using metro stations. They help so much. You get a lot of income from ticket sales. Same with the public transports, but for some reason I'm a big believer in good road systems for cars and public transport. You use the metro to make land and traffic not worse but better. Because the metros are just small stations and they all go underground, which the other stuff does not. As of yet, I know that they're releasing a DLC, a free DLC, that is going to institute the tunnel systems later on, which, you know, is amazing. But for now, the metro is just too good not to use. But right at the moment, I want to use this. I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna connect the highway. Oh, this is weird. Okay. You are not connecting correctly. You are the back way. You guys need to connect right here. And then we are going to need another big thing right here. Line it up just right on the screen so we can flip that around and make it look all pretty. I mean, this road project is gonna cost a lot of money, but what doesn't? So I'm gonna really pause this because we're gonna be hacking apart the highway here. I don't need all the traffic problems that not pausing is gonna bring up. So I think that will work just fine. And then we're gonna need to connect it up to the highway. That definitely doesn't look pretty. But, you know, sometimes the connectors here, they just don't look all that pretty. Because making them fit well is not, it's not the easiest thing in the world. But, in the end, this is going to be so worth it. We could even, no, we're not going to probably go that far out. But this is definitely going to be a huge boon for our traffic here. And this is just cream of the crop right there. We got extended levels of everything out on this side, and we can extend back this way, probably reaching the trains actually soon enough. Actually, does that land? Yes, that next unlock does unlock the trains, which is something that's very important for the industry. Steve is thinking. I already splurged a lot on my road systems here. So for now, I'm going to try to be a little fiscally responsible, especially since the unlocks for this level of size were phenomenal. And I need the money to make sure I can fully utilize them. So we're just going to end up doing a little more here in our normal fashion. Wait. I did that one way, right? Oh, I messed with that. Derp, derp. Sorry, guys. I did those one way, though. Yeah. Hey, everyone's allowed to make mistakes. You get one. The internet is not so kind. So I know that I probably don't even get one. I can already hear, why did you build that? Okay. I messed up. Cut me some slack. But this is looking better and better. And the high end, like the high density, is going to be on the other side. We're gonna keep Bel Air a nice suburbia. We're gonna make this new section right along here. So, what we need to do is they definitely are gonna want more commercial. They definitely are. So we're gonna build out here, put a little buffer here. We're gonna also build office buildings along, like we're gonna have commercial, office, heavy residence. But I do believe that is, actually we went overtime, I believe. But we're going to see you next time. And we are going to start building up our heavy population. And I just wanted to show you guys. Look, they are already streaming in through this section. Leaving the city, like the people on the far end, leaving, we're entering through this, and the people down here. And look, you already can see less people having to come through here, because they don't have to come down this long drawn out highway, get onto this one, to come in here through this intersection. A lot of people are coming through here now, which is fantastic. It is exactly what I wanted. It is exactly how I imagined it. And it is becoming a fancy, schmancy reality. Okay. So, I'm Steve. Thank you for watching Skylines. And would you kindly subscribe if you could, like if you would, and I will see you on the next episode of City Skylines. Bye bye.